is the greatest or collection of greatest songs, hip hop songs in particular, you've ever heard in your life? You've ever heard, ever, since the beginning of hip hop, since you started listening to the genre. What are the top songs you've heard that you would say, God damn, yo, when that song come on, that's got to be one of the top hip hop songs ever? What are some of the songs that make you say that, Q? Let's open up this discussion because I think this is a bigger convo. We want you guys listening to really chime in with us on social media when we put this clip out and really discuss with us. But Q, what do you think?
Just for, purpose to let y'all know where we got this from, I brought this topic up because in the last couple of days, with the Super Bowl, we may have heard 5 or 6 of the greatest songs of all time performed on the stage of hip hop. Whether In the Club, Lose Yourself, Nothing But a G Thing, Still Dre. Like when I hear dum 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 dum, like everybody knows that beat. Like, those to me are some of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. And I'll never forget, I was reading an article, and I think it was one of these, magazine editorial people, but they said Lose Yourself is the greatest hip hop song of all time. One of the greatest songs, period, of all time. Eminem, Lose Yourself. And, I listened to it. I'm like, it's actually, I don't agree, but I don't disagree. Like, think about how he opens the song. There's something on your spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti. He's nervous. Because I was right before we did this show, I was just reciting that whole part. And then it says, vomit on his sweater already. Mom, spaghetti. He's nervous. But it's stuff is calm and ready to drop bombs. But it's other songs is ready. The rope down, his rope down, no. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out and come back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes something. Like, if you actually listen to the words of that song, that is...
Which, by the way,
I know.
Hey, but continue.
Hey, if you actually listen to the words that he's saying in that song, I'm like, yo, wow. If you really think about it, that might be like one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. And then think about it like this. They closed out the Super Bowl with pretty much Lose Yourself. I mean, Dr. Dre did the whole piano thing towards the end. I think they wanted to pay homage to Dr. Dre. But I knew Eminem had to play Lose Yourself in that Super Bowl because that might be universally known as one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time. And then, I was just like, let me actually think about this. Juicy, Biggie, I think that's one of the greatest songs of all time. I think if you are a hip hop historian, you got to know majority of the words in Juicy. That was an amazing song. Then you talk about It Was a Good Day for Ice Cube. Classic song. You talk about Dear Mama by Tupac.
Let me jump in. Let's go. Let's just throw some names out. Let's just throw some songs out. Because for me, I think you said Still Dre already. I would say Miss Jackson, Outkast, like iconic song. Like, woo,
I am for real.
Like, what are some iconic songs that when it comes on, you're just like, God, that one right there will never be forgotten about.
Thing. Dr. Dre.
Remember before the episode we were talking about, I said, bro, like I really think 50 Cent In the Club
is a classic song.
I really believe that. They performed it at the Super Bowl.
Jesus
rightfully
walks,
so.
Stan, my tea's gone cold, I wonder why.
Ooh. Hey, yo, I got one for you. Fat Joe,
Lean Back is a classic. That's a classic. That's a classic. Lean Back.
Come on. How do we forget Gin and Juice? You can't deny it.
Gin and Juice. Come on. Everybody knows Gin and Juice. Hot and Her. I'm looking at this. I'm just looking at this list that people put together. Do you know if So if okay, you know, like Max Kellerman always says, right? He's like, aliens came down, and they were like, the world would be over if this person misses a shot, a basketball shot, a 3-point shot to win the game, and if he loses the game, the aliens take over the world. Who do you want taking that shot? And he said, Iguodala. I was like, okay, you're tripping. But he said
That's
Iguodala.
what he said?
Or I guess on the Golden State Warriors, but
that guy's on drugs.
My thing is this. My thing is this.
Drugs.
If you put me in that predicament and I had to pick a song that I think is the best hip hop song of all time in my Michael Irvin voice, the best hip hop song of all time, do you know what song I'll pick? Hate It or Love It, 50 Cent and The Game. Hate It or Love It. That to me is the best hip hop song I ever heard in my life. Point blank, period.
Woo.
I freaking love that song.
So
Hate It or Love It, dogs on top. And I'm on that. Oh my God, that's the best song I ever heard in my life. Hip hop song.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
My personal
That's a good selection. Mostly I feel you. Mostly because I love 50. I grew up on 50. You did too. We know what it is. I mean, we ain't gotta explain it to people. If you've been listening to this show long enough, you already know what it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I got one. I got one that I firmly believe outweighs Hate It or Love It. And actually, for that matter, damn near everyone that we've named so far.
Put a stamp on it. Put a stamp on it. What is the greatest hip hop song you've ever heard in your life?
Okay. The Fugees, Ready or Not. Ready or Not has to be the greatest hip hop song I have ever heard in my life. Iconic. That's a hip. Don't tell me that's R&B. I don't want to hear that is hip hop. That is the best hip hop song I've ever heard.
Reggae. I wanna ride you and take
Bro, it's hip hop. When that beat come on, that's hip hop.
Do you remember Praz's
It's hip hop. It don't matter. I mean, even the hook, right now, period, is just iconic as hell. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, You the Man, which is Simmons jersey, you're wrong. Hate it or love it, dog. Hate it or love it, dog. The dog's on top. And I'm gonna shine it on top. Sit it down on me. Get it down on me. Woo!
I mean, listen.
I don't even know the words because
listen. Here's the thing.
I'm brain fog. I've been working all day.
See.
I have brain fog. But
brother,
hate it or love it,
brother. You asked me, did I know Praz's verse? Yeah, I know some of it, but do I know it right now? Absolutely not. That's besides the point. Y'all can go listen to Ready or Not right now, and it'll prove my exact point. But
I can argue. Honestly, I can argue with you. This is how we do is better than Ready or Not. This is how we.
Oh, you out of your mind?
Right.
Oh, you're
so I'm just joking.
out of your mind.
No, I'm completely joking. You know, another song that's one of my favorite songs of all time is actually The Game. I'll say it real quick.
Say it.
The Game.
Let's wrap it up.
Dreams. Oh my God. That's Kanye.
Didn't Kanye produce that? Am I tripping?
Dreams. Oh.
Yeah.
Flashing Lights. I mean, there's a whole bunch. I mean, but I think Hate It or Love It is the greatest hip hop song of all time. It's not the most popular. It's not, going to be played in venues and stuff. But to me, the magic that was shown on Hate It or Love It. Oh my God. Greatest hip hop song I ever heard.
I mean, look, clearly we're showing our age because we did not mention any song. We didn't mention not one song
2000
earlier than 96. Oh no,
2004,
earlier than
2005.
We didn't mention one song less than
2005. 2005.
Shit, I don't know.
2005. But
No, but Ready or Not came out in
What came out?
Let's
just extend this a little bit. Dinner's waiting. Listen, hold on. What song? Just real quick. What song that came out in the last 10 years
Go
do
ahead,
you
go ahead.
think has a chance to be one of the greatest songs in the history of all time of hip hop? Last 10 years. You think I'm Big Meech? Larry Hoover.
You know what though? You know what song? I know you joking, but we didn't bring up
Hustlin'
Hustlin'. I thought
Hustlin's a
Hustlin'
classic.
should be in the conversation.
That's one of the greatest.
It gotta
I
be
think
in the
that's one of the
conversation,
greatest hip hop
right?
songs
No?
of all time. What else? Drake has to.
It's better than
Drake
it's
has
better
to
than
have
BMF.
something, right?
It should be.
Drake
it should
has
be
to
hella
have
big.
something that's the greatest. I mean, Lil Wayne, Fireman,
A Millie,
Millie might be
a
it.
Millie,
A Millie
a
might
Millie.
be. A
Come
Millie.
on now.
What else?
Come on
Kanye
now.
has to have something. Kanye. I think Monster. Monster's up there. Nicki
on,
gotta
man.
have something too, right? Nicki got something. Yeah, Nicki got something.
her own?
Nicki
A song of her own. It's tough. I mean, she has tons of songs that are great, obviously, but like, does she have hip hop
Nicki got to
classics
have
that are in the?
something.
Yo, people
Nicki
will
got to
never
have
forget
something.
about
Who
them.
else? Who else? Real quick. I'm just throwing out names. Somebody, does Durkio have anything?
Ooh, I got one. The last 10 years. And you better not say you disagree.
Okay.
Fetty Wap
I
Trap
agree with
Queen.
that. That's a classic.
Talk to me.
That's a
Talk to
classic.
me. Let's go.
Even My Way. Baby, won't you come my way? That's a classic.
Bro, I can make a legitimate argument that Trap
That's one of the
Queen
greatest hip hop songs of all time. It's one of the greatest hip hop songs. It
top
is.
15 hip hop song of all time. Straight up.
I've said it.
And I know
I've
I'm
said
showing
it.
my age. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, if y'all
I've said
hear
it. I've
Trap
said that
Queen,
before.
y'all
I've said
know
that
what it
before.
is.
Trap
Come
Queen
on.
is definitely up
Yeah.
there. Trap Queen is definitely up there. Remember, I said that in our live show, and everybody was laughing. I said, Fetty Wap. I said he's a legend.
I don't
And I said
recall.
he dropped Trap Queen. Trap Queen is one of the greatest songs, hip hop songs ever.
No, it 100% is.
Anyway, we can move on.
I mean, if you said that, if you actually said that verbatim,
I don't
oh
remember
yeah, it 100%
I don't
is.
remember what I
I don't
said.
recall
was
you
on
saying that
drugs
though.
that day. I'm just joking. I don't take drugs.
I know,
kids. I'm just joking.
and I have a Simmons jersey on. Clearly, I'm not thinking straight today.